Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Ash, and today I'm coming at you from the comfort of the computer room to bring you more Best Friend Forever. We're gonna try again. It already seems to be better, so that's good. I mean, it took me freaking 8 minutes to get this game to load to begin with, but I don't think that's a me problem. I think that's the game. We're gonna just start over from the beginning, and I'm gonna read all the email again, and this will be the real stream that goes up as the VOD. Okay. Ilho. Hi, good friend. Please contact me if you would like to change your life. Respond only if you are the owner of this mail address. And $50,000, please. I have a life change opportunity for you. It is a worthwhile investment. Please reply to this email. Do not delete this or you will die in 7 days. Okay. Sale. Buy one, get one free groundhogs. Ever wanted a squirrel but bigger? Just what a way to start an email. Ever wanted a squirrel but bigger? I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of that. Ever wanted a squirrel but bigger? Oh boy, howdy, do I have a deal for you. Okay. This is going to Kyle. Ever wanted a squirrel but bigger? Off it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna close Twitter also because I don't need that anymore. Okay, the frame situation is much better. A few lost frames, but it's very manageable now. Okay, well, boy howdy do I have the deal for you. Today only we have a special buy one get one deal on groundhogs. Groundhogs are the biggest cousins of squirrels, otherwise known as woodchucks. They are known for digging holes, parentheses, burrows, up to 6 feet, so can be very useful companion if you are in the grave digging business. Your pet's groundhog will most likely sleep all through winter, so you're really making huge savings on pet food. Buy now before the deal is gone. Quincy here, thanks for signing up to Paws Academy. The good news is it's been 2 weeks, so I've forgotten all the voices, so this will be fun. When someone watches back the VODs, like, in order, they'll be like, this is not what it was in the last episode. That's because I'm dum-dum. We hope you are having a great time caring for your new best friend forever. This is just a courtesy email from the team at Paw Prince Pet Care Center to remind you the PPPCC to remind you that Cheeseball is due in for a check-in in 3 weeks' time. During this check-in, we'll assess how your dog training is going, blah, 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 blah. Is your life insured? It should be. Are you feeling down and out on your luck? The news really getting to you lately? Yes and yes. Well, never fear, because with Obelisk Life Insurance, there is always a higher being looking out for you. What is Obelisk Life Insurance, I hear you ask? Why, it's everything you could need and more. Protect yourself from the threat of suddenly dying on the toilet. Ensure your family has something to remember you by when that inevitably happens anyway. And rest assured, your body won't just be added to a pile somewhere, but buried in a very large hole, all by itself, dug by groundhogs, that raises questions about the sustainability of land use as burial sites. When the news is frightening and the belt is tightening, Obelisk keeps your smile widening. Well, for dating tip, this one is so annoying. It's just like, oh, to meet up with them. Yeah, that's how you make any type of relationship. Smile High Dental Club, are your teeth in danger? We've noticed you haven't been to see us here at the Smile High Club for some time. Dental hygiene is very important, particularly in these dangerous, unprecedented times. 63% of people over 25 report a big drop in bite strength and tooth solidity year to year. 30% of women say their biggest concern this decade is chewing or chew-related activities. 1 in 2 respondents to a recent survey reported having dreams about their teeth falling out and starting a revolution in a small island nation. Come and see us immediately. You owe it to your mouth. Sign up to our new Red Alert plan and get 10% off your first drilling. What if I don't need my teeth drilled? I've never had my teeth drilled. Okay, personal time. Aren't I supposed to go to Aren't I supposed to go to the place to show my dog and be like, am I taking good care of dog? I guess not. Alright, well. I'm gonna go talk to Anders. Oh, hi buddy. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, grab my doggy. Okay. Anders! Oh, Ash. Hey there. Wait, I thought I turned voices off. I did turn voices off. Huh. Hey there. Hemingway and I are just on the way back to the office. You should stop by sometime. I'll keep that in mind. Cheeseball's like, haha, I farted. I think the volume's a little bit loud. I was thinking of taking Hemingway to do something special for his birthday. I don't suppose you have any ideas? Cheeseball, don't lick him. Don't do that. Don't give him ideas. Birthday party, spa day, steak dinner. Let's go for a birthday party. How about a birthday party? Get all his friends around to play. That's not a bad idea. Sounds like it could require a bit more planning than I'm after. Well, maybe it could be a small one. Oh. It's okay. Shh, you're okay. A party of 2 or 4? If I didn't know any better, I would assume you're asking me for some one-on-one time. I am. Oh no, I mean the dogs would be there, so it would be... I'm teasing. I'll keep workshopping. Oh no, did I mess up again? Oh, first date! Okay, I didn't mess up. Is that his house? Oh my god. Romaine Empire, locally owned restaurant boasting a gastronomic exploration of nutrition and flavor. Oh, that's right. I still have Anders' card. I wonder if he wants to get a bite. No, not you! Ooh, we could get burgers. Hey, Anders, do you have plans tonight? He's typing. With any luck, I'm about to. What did you have in mind? How do I reply? What's full of meat and perfectly encased in 2 pert tasty buns? Hamburgers? I think it's hamburgers. Is this a trick question? I'm listening. Burgers! Okay, it was burgers. I'm like, what? What is that description? Ah. Actually, I can get us seats at the Romaine Empire tonight. I'm sure you'll love the food. Do they have burgers? They're better than that. You'll see. Okay, I guess we're done. I have no idea what Andrews expects me to eat, but I guess we'll find out. Romaine Empire. Way to make a restaurant sound simultaneously healthy and threateningly imperialistic. Oh, cheeseball! Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I wonder if they invade and conquer other restaurants, or capture chefs to battle each other to the death. I really hope they don't only serve salads. Oh, because it's romaine lettuce, romaine, what was the second part of the restaurant name? I've already forgotten. I'm like here, and I'm like, where am I? The restaurant itself is on the edge of South Shore and the Arts District, just far enough from the bars of South Shore to escape the nightlife without losing too much visibility to the local office buildings. Oh, I love office buildings. Nothing like an office building to really put me in the mood for a whatever food I'm eating. Kyle responded to my message. What? Nothing else, just what? Like a squirrel, but bigger. I'm gonna respond with a smiley face. I love that. What? As I step in from the street, gentle jazz music tickles my ears, and a small bell jingles about cheese ball, trying to set the mood. Before I even have the chance to take the place in, a waitress dressed in a smart waistcoat greets me. Good evening. Will you be dining alone tonight? No, I'm meeting someone. Anders? The waitress' face lights up with recognition. Ah, you're Mr. Hamilton's guest. Please follow me. Your dog, too. Yeah, I'm not just gonna leave her in the lobby. I already brought her with me. If I leave her on her own, she might fart or poop without being reprimanded. Cheeseball and I follow the waitress towards the back of the restaurant, past a number of tables. Oh, it's okay. Stop. Oh, you're digging. Yeah, don't dig. This is a nice restaurant. Past a number of tables intimately illuminated by centerpieces of arranged candles. As we near the kitchen, I finally see Anders. He sits at a large table with Hemingway resting by the side of his chair and a glass of wine in his hand. The table itself is situated right by the kitchen, and despite its size, is set for only 2 guests. Your guest has arrived, Mr. Hamilton. Ash, I'm so glad you could make it. I'm trying to do like a low voice for Anders, but not like, hello everyone, like my announcer voice, which is what I usually end up doing. And it's like, I keep just going back to my normal voice, which is not that much higher from the voice I'm trying to give Anders. Oh, it's Romaine Empire, it's up in the corner, I'm such an idiot. Anders stands up and takes 3 precise steps towards me. 1, 2, 3. He smiles softly and places one hand on my upper arm. It's warm. It's almost like he's alive. Oh no, he's gonna find out I'm a vampire. This place is fancy. Damn, Anders, this place is fancy. Haha, I told you you'd like it. I feel like I might be a little underdressed. I feel like we're both underdressed. No offense, Anders, but you're wearing like a sweater vest and pants. Wait, aren't we both in California or something like that? Why are we like dressed like it's winter? Really? I couldn't tell. Oh, really? Wait, right. You're wearing a fragrance at least, aren't you? I like it. Am I? I don't know, that wasn't told to me. Oh, it's just a cheap one, but thanks. He doesn't need to know I stopped at the supermarket on the way here and rubbed 3 different magazine samples on my body. My god! Anders gestures towards the only other set place at the table, immediately next to where he'd been sitting. God, his hair is so beautiful. His face is so beautiful. He's so beautiful! God, he's got, like, hair like Elsa from Frozen. It's gorgeous. So, I should be focusing. Our seats face into the kitchen, giving me a clear view to the various chefs hard at work. By the window, I can see a wizened, is that a word? Wizened woman carefully plating a dish I wouldn't be able to begin describing as food. Oh god, it's like... Is it like snails? Do you know what you'd care to drink tonight? I recommend the wine pairings. It's 2 really hard voices to switch between. I'll just go with whatever. I can't even see a menu. The waitress nods and leaves Anders and I to ourselves. Well, and the dogs. Hi, doggy. He's a good doggy. Can I pet the doggy too? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. This is the chef's table. So throughout the night, the chef will grace us with dishes of her choosing, and we may be so lucky as to hear a bit about the food from the chef herself. Oh, do they do that at restaurants? Like, you just show up and you don't know what you're gonna eat? You sit at a special table and it's like, it's my choice today. And it's like, and I don't even care if you have allergies. You better have packed your EpiPen. Like, what? Okay. It's really the most authentic way to experience restaurant cuisine now. Oh, God, cheese ball. Come on. Cheese ball. It's about much more than the process of putting food in your body. There's a story behind every piece. Are there burgers? Wow, do you think the chef has any good burger stories? Well, I mean, I think the stories tend to be a little more abstract than just being about burgers. Why does he look mad at me? Oh, well, maybe she'll tell a good story in the form of a burger. I'm not sure I've ever seen a burger leave that kitchen. I think I'm bungling this date. Well, there's a first time for everything. After a short moment, the waitress returns with a near empty glass of almost clear liquid and 2 plates of, well. To start tonight, we have a medley of herb gels with nasturtium leaf and a green tomato sorbet. Our wine pairing is a local dry Riesling with a bright citrus bouquet and notes of mild spice. I don't know what any of these words are. Enjoy your meal. I have no idea what this is. Shut up, how do I even start to eat this? You're already overthinking it. Eat it however you'd like to. Everything on the plate is editable. Even this leaf? Of course, it's nasturtium. It should be crisp and slightly peppery. Alright. Okay, that's pretty nice. Now try the nasturtium with some sorbet and one of the herb gels. It's nice to talk about food and not see it. Haha, is that a good sound? It tastes like spring. I'll take that as a yes. What does spring taste like? It's nice to talk about food and not see it or taste it. Hopelope says, Anders looks like a philosophy major who feels the need to tell you that he's a philosophy major all the time. He's a lawyer. So, I don't know if that involves philosophy. I am not a lawyer. I am probably the exact opposite of a lawyer. But, yeah, he's probably taken some pretty deep classes. It only takes me a minute to clear my plate of one of the few dollops of gel and sorbet. I finish it off with 1 swig of wine, enough to drain the mostly dry glass. Cheeseball's like, can I have leaf, please? To my side, Anders gently pokes around the plate with his knife, occasionally bringing it to his mouth to taste each element. There's a tenderness to the way he moves, as if each microscopic movement is done with full beautifulness. I catch myself staring a little as the corners of his mouth curl up around the tip of his knife. God, he's so hot. I can feel you staring. I am so sorry. No, I am not. Oh, I'm sorry. You seem like you're enjoying yourself. I always do. Oh god, he's got little hearts. Does that mean he likes me? I mean, he did invite me on a date, so I guess he likes me. You should try your wine if you haven't already. Sure. Drank it all in one gulp, huh? Maybe. Next course, I'll show you how to taste wine, if you like. Yeah, you gotta, like, swirl it around in the glass, and then you gotta be like... Tastes a little bit like... the Virginia summer. 2008. Newport News. Fine, he's a pro bono lawyer who feels the need to tell you all about the pro bono work he does. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think he says he's like a family lawyer. I guess that means he deals with like divorce and custody. I don't know. I don't know what family lawyers do besides divorce. You mean besides drinking it? Precisely. Anders finishes his plate. Before long, the waitress returns with an assistant to clear our dishes, and he places more down in front of us. And now for our second course, we'll have a scallop ceviche with pickled watermelon rinds, golden beetroot, and garden sorrel. Again, all words that I don't understand. All I understood was they pickled some watermelon outsides. With this, we'll have a youthful Sauvignon Blanc sourced from a vineyard just 15 kilometers south of Rainbow Bay, exhibiting a natural flinty minerality and an aroma of fresh blossoms. See? I was right. 2008, Newport News. Okay, you definitely made some of those words up. Ha 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 ha. Shall I show you how to taste that wine then? Alright, but don't expect much. I'm sure you're capable of much more than you give yourself credit for. Ooh, he's smooth. Regardless, I came for the food but stayed for the dog. Yeah, his dog is such a good dog. That's Hemingway, his seeing eye dog. He's working, but still a good boy. Boop to snoot. Boop. Now pick up the glass by the stem and swirl it gently. I told you there would be swirling involved. That swirling puts more wine on the walls of the glass and helps it evaporate, so you smell more of its finer notes. Oh, there's actually a reason for it? I thought they just wanted to look fancy. Next, bring it to your nose and inhale gently. Your nose should be more or less inside the glass. Alright, this feels ridiculous. Don't worry, I'm not watching. Very funny. What do you smell? Well, there's a definite sort of grapey aroma. That's the wine. Well, yes. And what else? Okay, this is definitely not going to get me any kudos points. That's some dead-ass wine. It's sort of like the ground after it rains. This is going to make me sound really intelligent. This sounds horrible, but it kind of smells like wet concrete. You're right, though. That's common for a Sauvignon Blanc. I'm getting notes of cut grass and lime as well. It's quite herbaceous. Herbaceous. My god. Oh god, at least he's beautiful, so even if I don't understand most of the words he says, I understand his face. Okay, now take a sizable sip and swirl the wine around your mouth. You want to feel it in every crevice. How's the mouth feel? Swallow when you're ready. And now just think about what you taste. You might feel acidity along the sides of your tongue, and you'll probably notice some new aromas as well. What do you think? It's a bit acidic, but not too much. And I think I taste green pepper and lemon. Wonderful. There aren't really any wrong answers. It's just about how you perceive the wine. When you take the time to taste it properly, you really consider the flavors and craftsmanship behind it all. Winemakers around these parts don't usually oak their Sauvignon Blanc, but I can teach you about oaking too when we get a red wine. Sure, why not? Throughout the 7-course degustation, Anders explains various wine notes and origins, with the waitress and chef both chiming in at various points with their own takes. After an intricate dessert constructed of a molded grapefruit mousse and ruby chocolate, oh that sounds good, Anders quietly pays the bill. Before we say goodnight, would it be all right if I walked you home? I'd like that. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the night to just be over yet. Wait, he's an arrogant blind lawyer? Matt Murdock, is that you? Nah, he doesn't fight crime that I know of yet. God, maybe that's why he wears the long coat. He pulls off his coat and there's like all these scars and stuff from kicking bad guy ass. Was that a pun? I didn't even acknowledge the pun, to be honest. Because of Romaine Empire? Let's not dwell on it. Anders and I step onward into the night, sticking to the main streets of the Arts District. Are you sure it's alright walking me home? You don't live around here, do you? No, I have an apartment by the beach in South Shore, but it's fine. I'll catch an Uber later. Thanks! And of course, you're not cold, are you? God, give me your jacket. Let me find out if you're Matt Murdock. It's a little bit chilly. Would you like my scarf? I'll take that too. He hands it to me and I just immediately sniff it and I'm like, smells like hottie. Before I can really respond, Anders has removed his scarf and offers it to me with his free hand. Here, stand still. He places the scarf around my shoulders and ties it loosely by my collarbones. Wow, it suits you. Smart arse. Haha, not falling for those anymore, huh? Nope. Actually, I wanted to ask, How much can you see? Fake Ash, you don't just ask someone how much they can see. I can see enough to know I'm very attracted to you. He's so smooth. Mamma mia. So does that mean I can do much the same things as anyone else? Certain things I can do better than most, in fact. Or so I've been told. What does that mean? Is he gonna kiss me? Am I gonna get a little smooch? Like what? Why don't I show you? Anders is immediately next to me now. We stop below a streetlight, and his calloused fingertips find the curve of my jaw. He tilts my head toward him gently. Oh my god, it's happening. He takes one more step, closing the distance between us. His lips part just inches from mine, and his breath is warm, heavy. He hesitates, as if asking for permission. Wordlessly, I push forwards, pressing my lips against his. He takes the hint pretty quickly, and before long his fingers are curled in the hair on the back of my... This should be on the back of my head, while mine fall to the small of his back. My eyes are closed, but I can feel him smiling softly at the kiss. Is something funny? Anders chuckles softly, burying his face against my cheek, before twisting his voice to mimic my own. There's a definite sort of grapey aroma. What? Hey, you said no judging! No judging. You taste like wine is all. Oh, right. We should probably get you home. Actually, this is my apartment. It's only the first date, I really shouldn't. Thanks for a great night, Anders. Of course, and to you too. Things I've learned from true crime podcasts: do not let your date wrap anything around your neck. I think it's okay. I don't think he's Matt Murdock. I don't think he'll kick my ass. And if he does, that might be hot. I'd like to do this again sometime. You have my number. Good night, Ash. I walk Cheeseball back up to my apartment. At least she stopped shitting on the restaurant floor and settle in for a quiet night. I can't wait to hear from Anders again. God, he is something alright. Oh my god, I've lost all my motivation points. I can only do one more thing. Let's go hang out with Sasha. Because I only remember, like, his and Anders' voice. On my way out... Oh, come on. On my way out, I see Sasha walking towards me, an exhausted Marshmallow wrapped up in his arms. Hey, Ash. I was just heading home. We went for a big old walk and Marshy's pooped. And Marshy pooped. So many times. What a machine. Aww. Marshy's not exactly heavy, but gosh, am I ready to stop carrying him around. Do you think anyone would judge me if I put him in a pram? Absolutely not. I think that would be fantastic. You could get a backpack like Maribel's. Why not get a pet carrier back to tote him around in? You're a genius. I think I'm in love. I was just kidding about the pram, but a pet backpack could really work well. I'll have to have a look for one next time when I'm at Fox's Tavern and Bar. Thanks for the idea, Ash. Sasha seems pleasantly surprised by my suggestion. It's always nice to brighten someone's day. Oh, that's it? I'm not good enough for anything else? Alright then. Alright, let's see. So we're level 3 manners, but we're level 1 sociability, smarts, and fitness. Okay, so let's do... fitness and sociability. Smarts and sociability. Sprinkler party. Jog with dog. And then more smarts. Okay, cool. Cheeseball tried to weave between your legs while running, but otherwise kept pace. Cheeseball went to town on her puppuccino and quickly moved on to sniffing other dogs' buttholes. Cheeseball sat on the sprinkler and used it as a massage machine. Cheeseball tried to weave between your legs while running, but otherwise kept pace. Cheeseball's play dead was a little too convincing. You might have a budding film star on your hands. Okay, so we are now level 2 everything and level 3 manners. Okay, let's see. Oh, Cheeseball is hangry. Okay. I think wet food is the best one, so let's go with wet food. Okay. Now she's feeling nourished. Hydration. Okay. Here, take a sippy. Okay. And then we want to do... Ooh, clean ears. Such a clean doggy. Oh no, she's still dirty! Oh! Well, it's too late now. Oh, first date with Sasha. Okay. I've got email too. We can't candle this. Fellow candle lover, we have a problem. There are too many candles. Following our deal with Big Wick Energy and the Candleberry Tales, Battle Wax has a huge stock overflow. We've got so many candles we could throw a birthday party for God. There are candles coming out of our ears, which is appropriate considering all the wax in there. Did you know that candles can actually be made from the rendered fat of any living creature? You could absolutely make human candles. Not that we ever do that. Please come and buy some candles. Candles. News getting you down? Pretend you do not see! Here at Obelisk Media, we want you to know... Well, we know you want to get the most important news updates, so you and your family can stay informed. That's why we've launched the Obelisk News Network, a 24/7 news and opinion broadcasting system. News stories are filtered through our algorithms to make sure you only learn about relevant events, and you can even cater the system to your interests. Don't like to hear about war? No problem. No more war. Not a big fan of politics? Slide relevance down to 0 and you'll never be bothered by the world's problems ever again. Just because your house is on fire doesn't mean you can't get a nice relaxing sleep in. Obelisk News Network. Eyes on what we know you want that... What? Eyes on what we know you know that we know you know is important. What's your favorite way to stay up to date with what's going on outside? A warm hug in a cold world. Obelisk is your friend. Okay. Nothing else? Alright then. Oh, where's Anders? I don't want to talk to any of you. Where's Anders? Oh, there he is. Oh, I forget what voice I gave Quincy. Oh, no, don't pull. Don't pull. Let's see. I'll just give him a slightly less southern accent. Well, Mr. Hemingway, sir, your tests are in. Arf! And I have to say, the results are truly remarkable. Your vaccinations are all up to date, no sign of fleas or ticks, and a nice steady heart rate. That's wonderful to hear. It's so good to see such a hard-working serviceman be so well looked after. In fact, bartender, get this man a drink. Nothing's happening. Oh. Me? Am I the bartender? Yes. Please serve up your best artisanal cocktail for this inspirational man. Hemingway is a dog. True. So not chocolate. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. Or alcohol. Boo, you party pooper. Come on, bartender. What's on the menu? The salty dog is a cocktail, right? Seems perfect for a hard-working veteran. Everyone take a sip if you haven't recently. Love it. I'm imagining Hemingway at the helm of a ship in a captain's hat. Without the gin, a salty dog is just grapefruit juice and salt. I don't know if you've ever tried feeding grapefruit to a dog, but they do not like it. Oh. Well, it was a cute idea at least. Yeah, party pooper. Anders doesn't seem convinced, but at least Quincy likes the idea. Maybe I'll date him instead. Dang it, did I bungle my chance for another date with Anders? Gosh darn it. It's just because I don't know alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Alright, who else are we gonna talk to? Astrid's cute. Robin seems nice. I hate Felix. I hate Maribel too. I don't really. I'm already on the Anders train. Alright, I'll go talk to Astrid. Oh, hey, Ash. I'm just heading back from the market. Did you know they have a new scented candle stand? Cheese ball! It's called Candle with Care. I just got a plum and patchouli candle. It smells sort of like earthy jam. It's better than I make it sound. What's your favorite candle scent? I'm asthmatic. Let's go with Ocean Breeze. I always buy Ocean Breeze. I'm never really sure what that's meant to smell like. I mean, it doesn't smell like the ocean. The ocean would smell more like salt water and fish guts. I don't think they'd be able to market that quite as easily, though. So, you're not a fan? It's not my taste, but I don't mean to yuck your yum. Dang it, I bungled it with Astrid, too! Good God. I guess I'll go talk to Sasha again. You know what? Maybe I will go on a date with Sasha. Who's to stop me? Photon Finish, Local Laser Strike, Escape Room, and Video Game Arcade. It's got 420 reviews. Dab. I wonder what Sasha's up to. I suppose I could just go upstairs and see if he's busy. Or I could take the far more appealing, non-confrontational option, texting him. Hey Sasha, have you seen my up dog? What's up, dog? Not much, you? Astrid, what in the high school cheerleader are you wearing? I think it's cute. LMAO. We're actually gearing up to go to laser tag. Wanna come? Can you even take a dog to laser tag? Guess you can in this town. Sure, if you've got space. TBH, we need you to round out the numbers. Meet us at Photon Finish in 30. Pew 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 pew. Guess I'd better get ready. Yeah, we're gonna get ready. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Sorry. Concrete stairs lead down from the South Shore Street to an external basement entrance. A cartoonishly painted sign hung above heavy steel doors spells out Photon Finish in golden stars. As I push open the doors, loud techno and oppressive strobe lights become wildly apparent. Oh boy, it's loud in here. I should try to find Sasha. I scan the room. Through the heavy strobes, it's hard to make out my cheese ball, my surroundings particularly quickly. Photon Finish is a sprawling multimedia entertainment arcade. In the far corner, I can make out the boxy shapes of games machines and photo booths. To my right, a number of 10-pin bowling lanes sit untouched. On the left, the unmistakable shape of a bar is only partially obscured by about 5 people, most unfamiliar, but I recognize the stature and relaxed stance of Sasha as he turns towards me. Hey, Ash! Sasha marches across the floor, his hands in his pockets and a slight skip in his step. As I meet him in the middle, he throws his arms around me and squeezes. He's very warm. No, it's okay. We're getting hugged. It's okay. I'm so glad you made it. I'll introduce you to my flatmates in just a moment, but first, let's get Cheeseball out of here. They have a canine creche here without all the noise and lights. A canine crayfish? Sorry, I'll talk louder. It's a creche, like a daycare. It's nice and quiet. Sasha takes my hand without hesitation and pulls me towards a single door to the side of the bar, adorned with the universal symbol for dogs. I pull Cheeseball along as she dips her head slightly, ears folded down. Oh no, she's cowering. It's okay. Shh. As Sasha leads us through the door, a familiar little friend pokes his head up. Marshmallow zips to his feet and zooms into Sasha's arms. Cheeseball immediately perks up, happy to see a friendly face as she okay, it's okay. It's fine. As she drops into a play stance and starts to run in circles around Sasha's legs. Looks like she's glad to see Marshy. I'm happy they get along. Hey, thanks for coming, by the way. We really wanted to do this, and it would have been kind of sad with uneven teams. Plus, I'm really happy to get to spend more time with you. Yeehaw! In the calm of the creche, I can see Sasha smile with brilliant clarity. His eyes all but... Come on, Cheeseball. Cheeseball, I'm trying to have a moment here. His eyes all but close, crinkling joyously at the corners, and he bares his teeth with pride. I realize I may have been staring for too long. Sasha's face falls back into a gentle rest, and he gestures towards the door. My flatmates are waiting. I should warn you, there are a fair few of us, but they're really keen to meet you. Why do I feel like I'm about to be on trial? Pshaw, don't worry about it. Sasha grabs my hand once more and pulls me back into the den. I'll see you soon, Cheeseball. Oh, she's gone. Okay, I need a voice. Voice, Baguette, sacre bleu. Is this him, Sasha? Oh, he's cute. Oh, that's the waitress. Okay. Everyone, this is Ash. He moved in the apartment below us just recently. Okay, let me introduce you one by one. This is Z. They're an artist. You know I draw. Sometimes. And you write. Tell Ash about your fic. Where do I start? Do you know what Alpha Omega is? I gotta get out of here. Yes, I do. Hey. What? Let's not get these started. I'm Meredith, and this is my girlfriend, Emily. Hey, maybe he wanted to hear about Z's dirty fanfiction. I gotta get out of here. It doesn't matter. I don't need to hear about that again. Mary's lived with us for ages, but Emily just moved into her room last month. If you ever need help figuring our cinnamon roll child out, you know where to find me. I'm trying to do French, but it is coming out Russian. I could do Russian better. Hello, Inspector. If you ever need help figuring our cinnamon roll child out, you know where to find me. Oh, geez, another voice. Yeah, if you're ever home. I don't know where that came from. We're plenty home, Maddox. Yeah, sure. Are you planning on introducing me, Sash? Yeah, of course. Ash, this is Maddox. He's basically my best friend. Oh, I should have given him a better voice. I'll just give him the same voice as me. Yeah, we're the original denizens of apartment 304. It was just me and Sasha for a good 2 years. I even knew him before he transitioned. You must know all his secrets then. I was shocked by my brother sneezing. Oh, you know all his dark secrets then. Yeah, more than you, that's for sure. Alright, it's not a competition. So, is he ticklish? Oh, no. Nope. Let's stop this line of conversation right now. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, I'm trans. I thought you knew. Oh, okay. Wait, is it okay that Maddox just outed you? Can't be outed if you're not in. For a lot of people, it wouldn't be okay, but I make no secret, and Maddox knows that. If he wasn't so open, it'd be a different story. This is where you... Wait, what are you saying that in response to? And this is where you get sold into the black market? I have now forgotten everyone's voices. I gave Z, I have totally forgotten. Come to mama, Sasha. That's funny in a Russian voice. Only 15 minutes remain. Our backs are to the wall, literally, and also figuratively. I'm pressed against the black-painted MDF of the arena's stealth maze. Lights flash overhead each time someone takes a hit. It's war out there. A few walls over, I can hear my teammate Z. They scream as they charge forward, phasers blasting wildly. Suppressing fire! That's my cue. With Z pulling the attention of Meredith and Emily, I lunge around the corner and bolt forward, my eyes on the column of wires and blue lights that make up their base. It's right ahead of me, just within reach, but then I see her. The distraction didn't work. Meredith steps out from cover and points her phaser right at my chest. I have to think fast. Serpentine. Just try to hit me, blue scum. I weave side to side, moving up the corridor like the world's fastest snake. Meredith fires rapidly, 4 times as I sweep the alley, but I'm too fast for her. Stand still, damn it. You'll never take me alive. She fires again and she misses. The lights on her phaser dim, out of ammo. Well, damn. That's my opportunity. She spins and starts to run, a wise choice given her circumstances, but she made one fatal error. This place is shady, man. Shady. What do you think? There's like a black market in the laser place that they're like selling, I don't know, groundhogs and kidneys? My laser fires off 3 loud pews, each hitting her square in the back. Her harness lights dim. Oh, geez. I clicked again. See, this keeps happening where I click too much. And I'm like, it won't work. And then I click like 6 times and then something pops by. That's what happens when you go to the Prometheus School of Running. I did not go to the Prometheus School of Running. The lights on my harness go out. No. I turn to face my assailant. Emily stands in the distance, smirking. And that's what happens when you stop to gloat. Exactly. Emily's harness lights flicker off, and Maddox steps out from around the corner. Run! He's right. I retreat at haste, looking for safety before my harness comes online and I'm vulnerable again. Behind me I can hear lasers firing and the telltale explosion of the blue team base taking a fatal blow. With my metaphorical tail between my legs, I skulk back towards the red base. Home. The cooldown is always so boring. I just want to shoot stuff again. On the plus side, I don't have to worry about being shot while my harness is offline. I attempt to navigate the arena's maze, but I've definitely been down this corridor already. Or maybe it was just one that looked the same? There's military-style netting covering one of the walls, intended for climbing. Height would give me a better vantage point. I pull myself up by the netting, and my eyes widen in fear as they come to level with a pair of familiar combat boots. I found you. Oh wait, your harness is off. Sasha lowers his phaser, and I pull myself over the ledge. He helps me to my feet. No shooting me this time. Sorry to spoil your fun. Don't be. I'm having lots of fun. I shift back towards the direction of the red base. We can't chat for long. Sasha steps closer to me. Besides, there are other ways we could have fun while you're offline. It's happening. Oh my god. Kissed so many people in the past 5 weeks in this game. Before I even realize what is happening, my back is up against the wall again. Sasha stands before me, close enough for me to feel his breath on my neck. Thanks for joining me today. Let it happen. It's a gentle kiss, but a passionate one. He doesn't push, but lets our lips part naturally. I kissed him back, maybe a little harder than he did, and I could feel my surroundings drift away. I close my eyes, and in that moment, it's just the two of us, lip-locked in lip bow. I don't even hear my harness come back online. Oh no! It was a trap! In fact, it's only the dreadfully familiar sound of a phaser firing and my harness winding back down and almost immediately that snaps me out of my reverie. And thanks for letting your guard down. This is war! Sasha cackles and pulls away from me. He gives me one final wink before athletically jumping down the ledge I had climbed up and running towards red base. I got played. I look so happy about it, too. Huh. That's right. He shouldn't be holding his dog because we put them in the crèche. That might have been a little bit of a glitch with the sprites. The game wrapped up with one final hit to Blue Base, courtesy of Maddox. In fact, almost all of our points were thanks to him. We suck at this. How dare you be so good at this, Mads? Seriously, can we get like one shot in, please? Haha, you both need to learn to watch your six. I don't remember what voice I gave Z.
I'm just happy you're leaving on a positive note.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess this is probably the last time for you. What? Yeah, but I'll come back. You could always play online with me sometime. You know I don't have time for that.
And none of the games you play have good lore.
Why don't you just stay? They continue like this for a good few minutes. Maddox tells him how to stay in touch. They give more excuses and tell him he shouldn't go. Is he, like, leaving to go somewhere else? The dog is back. Hey. Hey, Sasha? Great, while you're sucking face with this himbo, Cheeseball has been sold for parts. No, Cheeseball! Give her back her kidney! Oh, what's that? I just noticed you were pretty quiet. What's all this about? Ah, don't worry about it. Maddox is leaving later this year. It's actually not for a while yet, but we're all very busy, so we agreed we start having goodbye ceremony. This was Matt's last laser tag game with us. Next we're having his last Dr. Whomst marathon with us. It's what it is. You don't seem very happy about it. I'm fine. Let's go get Marshy and Cheeseball. Aw, he's sad he's losing his friend. I get it. Oh, geez, I clicked again and I didn't look. Something happened. Is there any way to go back? No. I'm screwed. Okay, we're in the crèche. Marshmallow is curled up on a sofa. He's not curled up on a sofa. He's curled up in his arms. He's right there. I can see him. I can see him with my eyes. Either out of energy or simply content to embody a very small potato. Cheeseball, however. Someone's excited to see me. I think Cheeseball might have worn poor Marshmallow out. That's how we do things. We play to win. That's not how I remember that laser tag game going. That's because you cheated! Hey, guerrilla tactics don't count. On a more serious note, are you alright, Sasha? Oh no, he's gonna cry. No. He's very sad. This is the saddest look ever I've ever seen on a video game character. Yeah, more or less. Something's clearly upsetting you. Want to talk about it, or I can just distract you from it? Distract me? I'm listening. But, actually, okay, this is kind of a long story. Let me see if I can keep it short. Maddox is my best friend. I know he can come across as a bit of a dick sometimes, but he's been with me through a lot. Like a lot. My family don't really talk to me. Haven't for years. So my friends out there, they're a lot more than that. They're my family. And Maddox has been a part of that family since the very beginning. Our apartment just used to be me and Mads. Over time, we got Z in, and then a few others who've been and gone. Now Meredith's been with us for over a year. We even dated for a good part of that time. Make excuse? You dated the Russian, tall, very mysterious, platform shoe wearing... Okay. And now he's leaving. And like, I don't set roots down easily, but I finally did. This is the second time I've done a very emotional speech while doing a southern accent. This is, oh, come on, Cheeseball, really, right now? The other time was when, oh god, Dr. Mittens, or whatever, in Cat President, one of the first streams I ever did, where it was like, Dr. Mittens or whatever was in a kindergarten talking to kindergartners, and it was like, Life's hard, and your life is gonna be hard too, and it's gonna suck, and you're gonna hate it the whole time, but that's why you should stay in school. And he like ended up like telling his whole traumatic life story about how his mom had like 13 children and dad ran away for cigarettes and like all this stuff, and then his brother got involved in gang violence, and like this is obviously not that deep, but still like it's not like 13 years of family trauma, but I finally did, and now some of the ground beneath me is eroding. That's a bit dramatic, but it's a bit of a sensitive subject, you know? I get that. I think I get it. I know it's not the same, but I've had a pretty messy breakup before. You're right, those aren't the same thing. You're a freaking idiot. But it's kind of similar. You end up not really knowing what's next. You have to adapt to a new way of living, find new people to turn to. I know Mads will still be around online, and he'll come back. I'm just used to the security of knowing he's around. Anyway, thanks for listening. We can move on now. So I did mention a distraction. You did, and as tempting as that is, we should probably get back to the others. We were planning to go home and watch the latest Half-Life movie, you know, with the vampires. Want to join? Oh, I love Half-Life. Who am I to turn down an evening of trashy movies and a great game of laser tag? It's not trashy, I love Half-Life! Jerk. We make our way back to Sasha's apartment and settle in for a night of one note. You know, I did say that Sasha reminded me of Oliver. And basically, Sasha's entire life story is the same as Oliver's, minus the going on an alcohol binge and starting a metal band. Actually, I should really... I was sharing that video with Kyle. God, like a month ago when he was here. I should really share it again because it's like an anniversary now. It's been like a year, and it's interesting to see how much better my equipment has gotten. And since it's my video, I can actually share it through YouTube and not get in trouble. So let's do that. I'm gonna do that. Come on, you're making me look like a fool here, Twitch.
My objections toward Dr. Nomnom's dropped in an instant later that week when I realized that I actually have no morals.
God, my microphone sounded so bad.
Disadvantaged kittens. I want to tell you, all of the kittens, to stay in school.
But why? There's no point. School is boring and stupid. Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You're rich and famous. Some of us have real problems.
Real problems? Look, kids, I didn't come here today to lecture you. I came here to help inspire you, because I've been where you are. Long ago, I was also a kitten. You see, every adult is also a baby before they are an adult. It's called living. And guess what? There's something that happens after you're an adult. It's called death. You're all gonna go through it. It's probably gonna be painful. I know this is hard for you 3-year-olds to understand, but it's just a fact of life, so get used to it. I spent the first 4 years of my life living in alleyways. My mom tried her hardest to get us upgraded from street cats to house cats. She even took a second job and went on welfare, but it didn't work. I know that you 3-year-olds don't understand shit that I'm saying right now. Nothing did.
Why not?
I have 9 brothers and 9 sisters. It was a huge litter. It was too much for one cat to carry. And my dad, he wasn't around. I never even met him. He loved cigarettes more than he loved me. I wish I knew someone who loved me as much as my dad loved cigarettes. I was the oldest, so it kind of felt like it was my responsibility to take care of the others. And I really should not be telling this to a bunch of kindergarteners. This is going to psychologically scar you forever. But 2 of my brothers and me left when I was young to make things easier for me. For them. I mean, also for me. Occasionally, I'd try to write them a check help 'em out, you know. It didn't happen very often. My brothers and I soon got separated. I really should not be telling all this to a bunch of children. One of them lost a tail in a fight. That's called... Jesus. That's called gang wars, children. See, if you start doing cat drugs and catnip all the time, you're gonna get into gang wars. One of them ran off to Las Vegas with a woman who was all kinds of wrong. She was what we call prostitute. I started experimenting with drugs. I'm still on drugs. That's why I'm saying this all right now. How did I get my life out of the gutter? I didn't. I am still in the gutter. I'm having a horrible time. I got an offer to attend a school just like this one. I did drugs the whole time I was there. I am literally about to snort cocaine right now. I figured I'd give it a shot. Cheap cafeteria food and a roof over your head, 7 hours a day. It was better than what I had going on for me. And what I had going on for me was literally just weed, booze, and cocaine. I really want to assert that I had no prospects whatsoever. I know school can be boring and teachers can be jerks and that you guys are all going to need therapists after this speech is over and they make you do a bunch of stuff you don't like and you don't like this right now and I don't like this right now, but that's life. You're going to meet a lot of boring people. You're going to meet a lot of jerks and you'll do a ton of stuff that you don't like. Life basically sucks the entire time that you're alive. The first job I got out of school, a bunch of us applied as construction workers. I was the only one with a high school diploma, so they put me in charge. You might even say that it was illegal for them to hire the rest of the workers. Listen, I'm not a human resources manager. I'm not the president. I'm not going to put them in prison. Please don't vote me in. I had no idea how to be a boss, no idea what I was doing, but I learned quickly. That job led to my next job, and the next one, and the next, and it all started because I went to school instead of being crushed by life. So what I'm telling you to do is to stay in school. It helped me turn my life around, and I hope it does the same for you. And if you need me to pay your therapy bills after this, you can just hit up my assistant. He's got all that. Silence. Wow, that's so traumatizing. I had no idea Dr. Nom Noms had such a challenging life. And the way he's dealing with those kids, he's so great. A true leader.
So yeah, that was one of the first games I ever streamed. And actually we never finished it. It was really good though. I had a fun time with it. I would love to finish Cat President. Cat President, if you don't know the premise, it is a game about all the humans in the world are decided to be too dangerous to have governmental power. So also cats became like a sentient, talking, intelligent species. Can't forget that part. So it was made law that only cats could run for governmental office. And so I am the human assistant of a cat running for office. And there's like 8 different cats you can choose from. And then you also fall in love with them, which is weird. And like you can choose to get human to cat transformation surgery, where they put your brain in a cat. Which apparently most of the cats they'll do cat to human transformation surgery after they run for office, like after they're done being in office, because they want to live longer and they like already have a ton of money and stuff. So like, well, I'm done being a cat, I'll be a human. So it's just it's a very funny game. And then one of the cats is actually a dog wearing cat ears, which is fantastic. Okay, back to this, which is not that game. We make our way back to Sasha's apartment and settle in for a night of one-note acting and even more monotonous color grading. I fall asleep. I hope I adjusted the volume properly. Is that fine? Okay, that's fine. I fall asleep on the couch partway through the movie and wake up the next morning with a blanket pulled over me and Cheeseball curled up at my feet. Whoops, I didn't mean to stay the night. I'd better head out and get ready for the day. I need a where are they now of all the kittens, obviously all drug addicts, and Dr. Nom Nom's obviously dead. Oh god. If I remember correctly, there were 2 endings to Dr. Nom Nom's route. One where Dr. Nom Nom's was actually evil and was like playing you the whole time. And then there's one where like you actually do fall in love and he becomes the president. And then there was like a side story where your friend could also fall in love with Dr. Nom Nom's and she gets the human to cat surgery to try and be with Dr. Nom Nom's, which is all very weird. It was a very funny game. It was very strange though. Thanks for a great day, Sasha. Are we just gonna leave and not say goodbye? That's kind of rude. Alright then. Got shit to do. Alright. Big spoon, little spoon. Let's do puppuccino. Work the runway. Social media model. Sit and stay. Alrighty. Over the course of the nap, Cheeseball slowly pushed you out of the comfy spot on the couch. Aw. It would be funny if they had drawn, like, my body on the ground right here, just laying. Puppuccino. Cheeseball didn't want you to remove her jacket after the very first outfit. That was a short runway. Cheeseball was just listening to pop music and the camera went off. Hashtag not a model. They got over 100 likes in 15 minutes. Cheeseball's play dead was a little too convincing. Alrighty. No leveling up, but we're getting close. Okay, you are a very, very dirty doggy. But you do need food, so I'll clean you after the food. Here, some meat. Okay, let's give you some more wet meat. Yeah. Okay, and then let's clean you. How can we clean you the most effectively? This will clean your ears. Somehow this cleans your entire body, which is weird. You still have dirt on you! God, it's so hard being a dog owner. Virtual dog owner. Rise and shine, it's week 6. I only have one option? A big event, how exciting. Oh, I've got email. Oh wow, I've got a lot of email. Hey neighbor. Hi, I hope you're all settled into your apartment by now. Thanks for inviting me to the housewarming next week. I'm real excited. Should I bring Marshy? Actually, I'm just gonna bring him. If he's a problem, I can take him back upstairs, but I think he'll really love hanging out with Cheeseball. Anyway, I'm so excited to see your place. Oh, I don't remember what voice I gave Robin. Hey! Just letting you know I'll be over there this weekend. Managed to get the weekend off for it, so consider yourself pretty special, okay? Who are you? I'll be there. I'm totally coming to your housewarming this weekend. I can't wait. And I'm just gonna bring Maribel, so don't be surprised if she doesn't RSVP. She's like insanely busy. I can't believe you emailed the clinic to invite us to your housewarming, but this means Jade can't be mad at me for answering personal emails at work. I'll drag her along, so see you then. Nothing from Anders? Nothing from Anders? Ah! Okay. Rainbow Apartments, Unit 204, the home of Rainbow Bay's latest ready-to-mingle single. Alright, it's been 5 weeks already. I should probably get serious about unpacking, right? I'm going to take that as a yes. I'm not sure how to interpret your fart there, buddy. But never mind. I've met so many people lately, I think I'm even ready to call them friends. Plus, there are lots of new puppy pals for you too, huh, Cheeseball? Haha, okay, let's get unpacked and then have everyone around, like my first proper adult dinner party. Except I can't cook. And I'm 12! Oh, it's okay. After inviting all my new friends, Cheeseball and I spend most of the week unpacking. Well, Cheeseball and I mostly mean I unpacked while Cheeseball got nervous about me moving furniture and boxes around. And by most of the week, I mean I would unpack one box and then spend the rest of the day napping and watching Vine compilations. But Vine doesn't exist anymore. All done, and just in time for people to start showing, hopefully. Oh, they actually updated the room. How nice. Speak of the devil. I like these string lights.
What did you call me?
Oh, Fox, you're the first one here? Hey, I saw about that buy one get one free Groundhog sale.
It certainly looks like it. Is that a problem?
No, of course not. Do you think the others are far off?
Scared of being alone with me?
No. Maybe I am a little.
Knock, knock.
Quincy, you can't just say knock, knock and walk in.
But the door was open, and besides, you followed me in here.
Well, the door was open. Hi, Quincy. Dr. Kim? Seriously, Jade is fine.
Yeah, she is.
Quincy. Calling you Jade just seems like calling my mother by her first name. Oh no, I am not your mother.
Aw, Mummy Jade.
No! I hope this doesn't come back to haunt me next time at the clinic. Jade and Quincy move into the kitchen to continue chatting while Fox retreats to the far side of the room.
Hey, you've got everything unpacked. Nice digs.
Oh, the dog has a sweater!
Can't wait to see the bed.
Whoa, okay. I can give you the grand tour.
No need. I'm sure I can find my way around a one-bedroom apartment. I was going to get you a gift, but a certain somebody fell asleep under a pile of clothes and I lost most of the day looking for him.
Arf? Yeah, apparently Italian greyhounds are just like small babies. Small toddlers.
Yes, that's you. That's you, my special little guy.
Sasha gets so distracted doting over Marshmallow he doesn't quite notice Astrid and Maribel arriving behind him. Oh no, Cheeseball, it's okay. Shh. I don't remember what voice I gave Maribel either. This is really difficult. This is like when the Dream Daddy cookout happened. Beep beep.
Ah! Got him.
Will you ever not be jumpy, Sasha?
It's only when I'm not expecting it. It's fine during movies, really.
Don't dig. But the whole point of jump scares is that you're not supposed to expect them.
Boo!
Ah!
Stop, I could have dropped my marshmallow.
Thanks for inviting us over, Ash. God, I love your dog, Astrid. Yeah, I can't wait to check out your place.
We were trying to decide what it would look like on the way over. Maribel thought you'd have one of those 70s style conversation pits.
I hoped you'd have one. This place is so cute, though. I love what you've done with the fairy lights. Thank you. This is actually how I would decorate.
The coven is together at last.
Oh, Fox, you're here? Maribel squeezes past Sasha to join Fox in the living room, leaving Astrid and Sasha with me by the door. I suppose I should go and join them.
Or you could stay here by the door like us cool kids.
Did you take the sweater off your dog? Put it back on. He's cold. Look at him.
That's definitely tempting. Seems like pretty good company if you ask me.
Hello? Ugh.
Alright, Sasha, let's stop blocking the door and let our host greet their guests.
Sorry, my mom's like, there's chicken. And I'm like, well, when can I have the chicken? And she's like, you can have the chicken whenever you want. I'm like, cool. Can I have the chicken when it's ready? I'm pretty sure it's Laika who's doing all the blocking. So Laika is the big Samoyed. Very cute. Move it. Astrid hurries Sasha further into the living room as Felix steps through the door. I got you a housewarming gift. Leave! By the way, that's not a holster for guns, it's a holster for dog treats. Felix pushes forward a plain brown box. It's small and altogether unremarkable. You don't have to open it now. But I'm gonna. I open the box and inside is a small building. It's the library. Wow, you shrunk the library? No, it's just a miniature. Chicken, 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 chicken. Yay! Thank you. Thank you! Yes? It's chicken time! Today's on-stream meal is Tyson Honey Barbecue Chicken. Not sponsored by Tyson. We sell them at the library, but no one ever buys them. I think it's meant to be a paperweight. So you gave me something that's literally worthless. Thanks. I'll be sure to use it to weigh some paper down. Cool. Anyway, do you have anything to drink? There's some fun juice in the kitchen. Fun juice? You know, punch, but with rum. Rum punch. Runch. Oh, I don't really drink. Not really great for the delts and quads, you know? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. What's your poison, then? Kombucha? What's kombucha? Gesundheit. There's some diet soda in the fridge. That'll do. Diet soda is way worse for you than rum. Like, rum gets you drunk, but at least it doesn't, like, slowly give you cancer. Felix shuffles into the kitchen with Mulder trotting behind him quietly. With 7 people and 5 dogs already here, the apartment is starting to feel quite full. That was a weird glitch. Can I go back? No? Okay, I'm stuck. Oh no, what are you doing here? Fancy we would arrive at the same time. Mm-hmm. Well, it's clearly fate. How amusing. Hilarious. I can hear the way you're looking at me. Oh, be quiet. You two know each other? It's a long story. Robin is an old acquaintance. Acquaintance? I think they were together. A little awkward. I'm just gonna eat my chicken and mind my business. I'll just come inside instead of putting my foot any further down my throat. As Anders steps further into the apartment, he stops up close to me to plant a soft, polite kiss on my cheek, one hand stroking my upper arm. It's brief but almost intoxicatingly warm. Oh, he still likes me. This is awesome. Schmoozer! Pretending I didn't hear that. Wouldn't be the first time. Sorry about that. Should I ask? It's definitely a good idea to read the label before you open a can of worms. Thanks for inviting Missile and I around. I think she's pretty excited to play. I'll try not to yell at any more people. I'm sure you have your reasons. Well, that's everyone. Everyone chats amongst themselves for a while as I herd all the dogs up to play together. There's not a lot of room in the apartments, but the dogs are making the most of the space. By the time the dogs are all settled in, so too are my human guests. Everyone sorted themselves into groups, huddling around various points of the living room. Oh, this chicken's still too hot. Oh boy. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I'm gonna endure it because I'm hungry. I guess I should spend some time with my guests. Oh god. That would be the polite, normal thing to do. And I am a polite, normal person. Or I'm trying to be, at least. Obviously, I'm gonna talk to 2 of my favorite people. I find my way over to the sofa where Quincy and Sasha seem to be in the middle of a heated discussion. What? No way. The Day of the Dead series is way better. You're just so wrong. I can't believe it. Okay, so what you're saying is that you prefer Death Disco 4 over Day of the Dead tomorrow? Well, yeah. The writing isn't as good, but it's clear the actors were enjoying it way more, and it's clear that the voicer did not ever picture us two talking to each other. There are so many reports about the Day of the Dead director sending the actors scary jack-in-the-boxes and waiting in dark hallways to scare them. They were in a horror movie. It's method. They were being paid to act scared, not be scared. They don't seem to notice me standing there. Seated next to Sasha, Anders appears to be half listening. He's turned toward them, but I notice his head seems to keep drifting off in another direction. No opinion, Anders? Oh, the movies? I'm afraid I'm not really a fan of mainstream cinema. Haha, you like the movies before they were cool? I just like other kinds of media. Have you ever been to an opera? Good one. I'm under the age of 50, so... So am I. Listen, I don't care if you're grandpa age. That's fine. As I move around the room, flitting between groups, a thought worms its way into my brain. Where's Fox? I scan the room. She was here not long ago, but she wasn't really engaging in any of the conversations throughout the room. Eventually, I land on her, somehow blending into the background. How? I mean, look at how she's dressed. She's standing by the shelves, quietly eyeing my collection of novelty mugs. Oh, I see them. I see them. Live, love, Bork. I make my way over. You're quite well-traveled. What? The mugs? Oh, yeah, I've been all over the place. As we covered in the last stream, I just buy the mugs. I don't actually go the places. Fox narrows her eyes and stares at me. After an uncomfortably long pause, she turns on her heels and addresses the room. Let's play Truth or Dare. Ooh, yes. I think I'm too old for this. You just said you were under 50. No way. If I'm playing, then so are you, Casanova. Game on. Oh, really, Astrid? Don't you dare. Fine, I'll turn my torment to Felix instead. Wait, what? This is gonna be good. Almost everyone agrees to play. The room falls silent as all eyes fall upon Jade. Absolutely not. I'll see you at Cheeseball's next checkup. And she's gone. The game begins innocently enough. Challenges bounce across the room, everyone doing their best to outdo the last person. Of course, as soon as the turn comes around to Fox, she stares me dead in the eyes, and her mouth stretches into an inhumanly toothy grin. Truth or dare, Ash? Truth. Why did you move to Rainbow Bay? What do you mean? I just needed a fresh start. More detail! Go on, Ash. No one's gonna judge. Well, I guess everything just fell into place. You all probably know by now that I worked in marketing at Obelisk in New York City. I was really good at my job, but that's not necessarily a good thing. When you're good at your job, everyone relies on you. There are just more expectations, and at a place like Obelisk, that means more work without more support. So eventually I gave up, and I quit my job, and I moved here. The end. But why Rainbow Bay? Fine, okay, there's more. My last partner and I had been together since high school. They can remain nameless. After I quit my job, the plan was to live with them until I got my freelance photography started up. But then they got a job offer they couldn't turn down, I guess. We broke up, I saw them off at the airport, and then a summer rainstorm swept in. My bus back from the airport broke down, and I just found myself in a park, in the middle of a hot storm, crying on the beach. Also, my ex had brought me chocolates to cheer me up, but they were in my pocket, and it was really hot that day, so yeah, sitting in the park, tears down my face, melted chocolate seeping through the pockets of my jeans, and hair soaked through and no way to get home. And that's when I saw him. Who? The dog wizard! What? Well, he was probably just a regular stray or something. He came and sat next to me until the rain stopped. When I tried to take him home, he just started running. I tried to follow him, but he was too fast. When I gave up searching, I realized I was outside a travel agency, and they had a huge poster for Rainbow Bay. They said it was the world's best town for dog lovers. So I decided then and there that I would make a change and move to Rainbow Bay. Well, That's not as bad as I had expected. What? Did you think I was an ex-convict or something? No, ex-cons are people too. That is true. I'm not going to ask what you were expecting. Probably for the best. I was just expecting that you previously sold your dog for parts at the black market laser tag alley. That's quite the story, though. It sounds like you had a rough time. I'm glad it led you here, though. Yeah, I hope you can make Rainbow Bay and a better home. That's a typo. A better home than New York was. There is a lot of typos in here. And I hope Cheeseball's helping you settle in. Let me know if you need help finding photography gigs. I might be able to lend a hand, too. Oh, you're so beautiful. You can just lend a hand just by looking at me like that. I'm sorry. I'm still just laughing at the chocolate. Okay, you have lost points in my book. It really did look like I'd pooped the front of my pants. Okay. I can see why that's funny. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. I can't stop laughing. Well then, if it was possible to win Truth or Dare, I'd say you just won it. But it's not possible, so let's move on! The game continues into the night, with Anders and Robin consistently dodging questions about one another, while Sasha, Maribel, and Quincy prove themselves to be truly fearless. Sasha pushes one final marshmallow into his mouth. No, don't eat marshmallow! His cheeks stretched impossibly wide. What? I don't think that's clear enough. What's a schmumphy buff me? That's impressive. Chubby bunny. Truth. Alright, what's the weirdest place you've made out with someone? Felix? Felix, we can see you. Maribel gets up and crouches next to Felix, placing a hand on his bicep. Mulder follows behind her, tilting his head in concern. Felix, I'm physically touching you now. Wow, your biceps are really hard. Arf? Felix, you can't just fade into the background. You're over 6 feet tall and built like a firehouse. Oh, hi Maribel, how's it going? That's less impressive. Okay, alright. I want to know why Robin broke up with you, Anders. Oh, I mean, that's probably a better question for Robin to answer. Ha! No way! It's your turn to explain what happened. Is there a third option in this game? Can I drink for my silence? That's just, Truth or Dare, Astrid? I'm taking another bite of my chicken. Sorry, this stream is now ASMR. Dare, of course. I wasn't expecting it. Oh god. Oh god. This is so much easier when I'm playing Shining in the Darkness. Because I don't have to talk while chewing. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I have one. I'm going to start playing Pony, and I want you to... Nope, Truth. I choose Truth. Spoil sport. Altogether, the night goes well, and we laugh until the early hours. Seems like we're going to do just fine here. Thanks, Rainbow Bay. Okay. I think we're just about going to finish up. Normally I do like 2.5 hours, but we did have to move the stream, and I've got other things to do, and it's getting late, so a little bit of a shorter stream today. Maybe I'll make some time on Sunday or something like that, or do Thursday and Friday next week, or do extra time on Thursday. I'll figure it out. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Cheeseball made some new friends and coerced Quincy into giving everyone extra treats. Cheeseball worked the reflector like an absolute champ and only chewed it a little bit. You let Cheeseball bury some treats in the garden for later. You're sure no one will notice. Cheeseball sat on the sprinkler and used it as a massage machine. Alright, so we leveled up our trust. Okay, let's do... Actually, Cheeseball's pretty full, so we'll just do some biscuits. Okay. And we need to tend to the baby. Oh, look at the baby, so happy now. It's time for your first Paws Academy check-in. Jade and Quincy will check in on your Paws Academy class weeks 6, 10, and 14. Make sure you're ready to put your best paws forward. I'm happy with Cheeseball's manners for now. Keep up the great work. She's a little lacking in smarts, however. I'm sorry, can you not roast my dog? Maybe that's something you can focus a little more energy on before your next check-in. I see you're making fantastic progress with Cheeseball. Keep this up and Cheeseball could be on track to becoming valedictorian. It's still early days. Your relationship is just beginning to blossom. I can't wait to see what you have achieved together in a few weeks' time. Welcome to the current class standings where you can compare your dog with everyone else's. Keeping up with the Joneses? More like keeping up with the Boneses. Okay, I'll admit that joke needs work. Without further ado, let's meet some cuties. In this semester, we have Cornelius, Junebug, Dodger, Ghost, Boatmeal, and of course, Cheeseball. Oh, I can feel the tension building already. Okay, let's see how you're all measuring up. Okay, at least we're consistent. All the same. Silver Fadog. Fadog. For receiving one or more silver medals, this check-in and putting one paw in front of the other. Always the bridesmaid. Pupper better, faster, stronger. For leveling up at least 2 of your pup's traits since the last check-in. Nice. Pitter patter, for giving your dog good pats over 100 times. Wow, that's a lot. How's that wrist? For picking up all the possible poops like the responsible owner you are. Yay! Alrighty. I think that's gonna be it. We're about halfway through. Let's see. What I'm probably gonna do is next week I'll do double duty. Duty. Next week, depending on how I'm feeling, I will either make Thursday a really long day and do Shining in the Darkness and then Best Friend Forever. Or I will do Shining and then like find some time on like Friday or Sunday and do Best Friend Forever. And give them both equal time, either way. So yeah, I'm gonna upload a few more VODs, hopefully. I don't intend for Neobian Flashbacks to be canceled. I know that 2 weeks ago I canceled it, and then I thought I was gonna have to cancel it again, but I managed to get it in last week. I will be filming Neobian Flashbacks. Oh no, I'm not supposed to say that I haven't filmed it yet. I'll film it. And then, yeah, so Neobian Flashbacks, look out for a VOD. And Thursday/Friday/Sunday, Shining and Best Friend Forever.